Guys, welcome to Saturday. How you doing? It is wet and raining here, and it has been since yesterday afternoon. Hope everybody's weekend's going great. We're here to continue our Mass Effect 3 playthrough. Hey, Bluebird man, what's going on? How's it going? So let's see. What did we do yesterday? We did Grissom Academy. So we ran into Jack. We were able to rescue Jack and the students there from Cerberus. And then after that, oh God, what did we do? My brain is kind of mush right now. I've been busy doing something most of the day today. Oh, we did the Cerberus lab side mission, and then we did the DLC mission on Eden Prime to get Javik. So we now have him as one of our squad mates. Let me get my glasses cleaned off, and I am tired. Nice. First time playing it, or first time finishing it, or? And yeah, I'm really tired, so hopefully I won't fall asleep on you guys. And it is Margarita. Wow, we used to do a Margarita Mondays here on the channel when I was streaming on Mondays, but since we've switched over to Saturdays, that we're doing Sangria Saturdays, and I have my Sangria here, so cheers, everybody. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What were we gonna do? We were gonna do something specific, and I don't remember what it was. Let's take a look here. Let's see what's in the journal. I think what we might do. We might do some of the smaller things at least at first. We're on the schedule for 4 hours tonight, so it's 6 o'clock here, so we're gonna go to 10. Do some of the smaller things. We can get them off the board so that it's not quite so cluttered as showing us things that we have to do. So a lot of these Solarian on the Citadel needs new heating unit stabilizers. Unfortunately, a lot of these, I think, you don't find them unless you scan. So we'll probably start off by doing a bunch of that. Yeah, Eden Prime, like I said, we just got Javik. It's the last Prothean alive. Alright. Let's see what we got flashing here. Meet with the diplomats. Hades Gamma. Alright, there's one here. What is this? Traben. I think Traben's been in all 3 games. I'm pretty sure it was in the first one. Traben is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Traben's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team is on the surface, monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. So no resources to scan in ME3, but we can find war assets. Salvage, or cash, or fuel, or things like that.
Faster than light jump successful.
74. Let's see. Let's see if any of these have. Let's see if this asteroid belt. Usually, if the asteroid belt has something in it that's interesting, you'll see it. You'll see it flash every so often.
Signal confirmed.
Chohi? Chohi looks exactly like the planet we were just at. Chohi is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminum with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Chohi is clearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between night and day are extreme. The surface of Chohi's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the surface, to the ground, as frost over the course of the long, cold night. The Sur'Kesh Foundation has established a research outpost on Chohi to investigate the native subterranean life of Chohi, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. More money. Let's see if we can grab. Let's see, we might be able to get. Oh.
Evasion successful.
Get out of there. Well, see, there's something else in here. Only got 50%.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
There's gotta be something. Go this way. Since there's nobody here.
Reapers eluded.
Oh, that's a bad spawn there. Might be able to get through over here.
Faster than light jump
We'll move
successful.
on. Not going to spend a whole lot of time trying to find one thing. It's probably
I found something.
not of much use. Wow, that's almost a full scan already. Juntama. Juntama is a small broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane is steadily blown off by the powerful solar wind from star Farinata. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farinata. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntama with transponders turned off. While an Alliance patrol attempted pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Its trail was lost when it obscured its light trace in the confusion of signals across the Anansi Ishtar shipping lane. Alliance frigate, war asset. First fleet update. Okay, so that will be the first thing that we've gotten from First Fleet.
Evasion successful.
This might not be good. Just for some fuel. Mommy, get me out of here. The bad Reapers are gonna get me. They got me. What we'll do is we'll find it.
Reapers eluded.
And we'll come back in and hopefully we'll get a better spawn so we can get out.
Faster than light jump successful.
Okay, let's see. The Mass Effect relay is below. Oh man.
Signal confirmed.
I was gonna say, if we don't find fuel, we might be kind of hurting. Okay, Clinsol has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity. The Clinsol had only an average level of mineral wealth, valuable, but hardly worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich with their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. Alright, credits. Alright, let's beat feet.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of fuel. Should be a bit of a problem. Alright, Citadel is there. Is there anything here other than that mission? Ah, there we go. Oh man. Really started choking there. Actually, while we're here, let's see what that mission is. Talk to the diplomats. Let's see, I think it's Priority Sur'Kesh. Primarch Victus has called for a war summit and has taken the unusual step of including the Krogan. Rendezvous with the Solarian ship and use the Normandy as neutral ground for the summit. I don't know if we want to do that just yet. was trying to do some of the smaller stuff first tonight. It's not quite as easy to find some of this stuff. Maybe it's all in missions. The Shrike Abyssal. Is that even on the map? That's up here. Minos Wasteland. There we go.
I found something.
Zetaban, or Zetaban. Zetaban is a large, dense planet named for the Volus god of punishment. Its crust is rich in uranium, eroded by winds to create large radioactive dust storms across its surface. The Volus of Talos Via have explored the planet thoroughly with space probes and telepresence robo-mining machines and discovered they are not the first to exploit the planet. Plastics from a mining station approximately 50,000 years old, wink wink, can be found near the planet's equator. Curiously, the mines nearby were not tapped out of uranium ore. They were instead abandoned at the height of their operation. Man, the volume of those probes, again, I know it's making sound, but I can barely hear it. I mean, I don't know if it's coming through on the stream that way or not. Some more fuel, that's good, although we don't need any.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Oh good, we've only got a couple. We got 3.
Signal confirmed.
Talos Via, that was one I was just mentioned. Talos Via is a planet capable of supporting life if that life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volus. The Council would fund the Volus colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. The Reapers found Talos Via easy prey. The independent planet had a defense fleet only sufficient to handle small-scale actions. Its high population and industrial base, once a deterrent to war with other Terminus system worlds, has only served to attract a larger number of Reapers than usual. There it is. We take that back to the Citadel. We found it.
Reapers eluded.
See if we can grab the other one while we're here.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Try one more time. Oh, great.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, what is up here? Sigurd's Cradle. Yeah, there's not a lot on the map yet. Obviously. This is where Grissom's Academy was. Grissom Academy was. Yep. Shouldn't be anything in there. Apian Crest. Good that we've got a fuel depot. Gamaya? Holy crap. I think we... Well, I don't know if this
I
is...
found something.
Pharos is an asteroid towed near the Class B blue giant Gamay to serve as a terrestrial military base in a system devoid of planets. A vast array of solar collectors absorb energy from the star and beam it to receptors near the tidally locked asteroid's terminator zone. Beneath the surface, dozens of particle accelerators generate antiprotons for starship fuel. The Reaper sent a substantial force to Gamay's system, but found that the Turians were capable and prepared to defend their Armada's fuel source. Warning messages say the Reapers are still present in the system, awaiting reinforcements. At present, the Turians can still refuel, but only because they committed forces here that could otherwise have defended Palaven. Turian 79th Flotilla. Some more war assets. Oh shit. That's not gonna be good. Wow, what is going on with it?
Evasion successful.
We may have, yeah, we're gonna have to reboot the laptop. This is, wow, this is bad.
Reapers eluded.
Yeah, at minimum, we're gonna have to shut the game down and restart it. Whoa, not too far. Yeah, let's do that. Just redo the whole thing. She is not behaving today. All right. All right, come on. Now the controller's not behaving. Man. Scintillating streaming, I know. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Fill up on fuel. Fuel, I think there's a fuel depot in every system that has a Mass Effect relay. Paladin. Really? Really gonna give me that crap?
Faster than light jump successful.
All right, let's try from that direction. All right. Of course, now we get fuel when we don't really need it.
Evasion
We'll
successful.
try that trick again. If you come in from the direction that you come into this, pointing into the system. It'll put you in that spot.
Reapers
You can use that to your advantage. To avoid the Reapers if you've already alerted them to your presence.
Signal confirmed.
All right, how many we got here? Oh, great, more fucking wreckage. Come on. Well, at least this will be the last one. Digeris, a hospitable world, home to dextro amino acid life, acid-based life, This Turian colony was famous until recently for being the site of the bloodiest battle in Turian history. During the Krogan rebellions, a warlord named Grokkendal took the fight to Palaven's home cluster, bombarding the modestly defended Nigeris. When reinforcements came to intercept him, Dahl's navy put their rear to Nigeris so that stray shots would hit the planet. The Turians won despite the severe handicap, using countless fighters and freighters to take down the Krogan dreadnoughts. Today, the Turian fleet holds Nigeris in a stalemate. The Reapers, concentrating on Palaven and elsewhere, sent a relative light force to take the planet, which the Turians repelled. The Turians stand guard at Nigeris while the Reapers travel throughout the system, destroying targets of opportunity until reinforcements come. It kind of sounds like what we just had. Maybe we'll get some more of the Turian fleet. Citadel banner of the 1st Regiment. Artifact. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies.
Is that everything in here? Yeah, 100%. Got it. Yeah, so am I. How many hours did you stream today? About 8? 10? You don't realize how much it can actually take out of you until you do something like that. I've been doing the... I'm not going to answer that question. I've already told you guys. I'm only going to answer 2 questions, and you already know the answer to both. Credit salvage. Is that it? Oh. Pietas. Though Pietas has a combination of features that make terraforming a possibility. The rights to the planet have been tied up in Citadel Council courts for the past 9 years. The running joke is that the time the Council finally gives the go-ahead to colonize the planet, Pietas will have evolved life of its own, home to comfortable temperatures and a mild atmosphere of mostly nitrogen argon. Pietas would be could be habitable with the addition of oxygen-producing cyanobacteria. Its crust is high in silicates and carbon, allowing for easy fabrication of construction materials. Smugglers, pirates, and other unregistered starships sometimes touch down on Pietas to lay low or make repairs. Civilian travel is not advised. Right. Scanner no be working. Interesting.
Faster than light jump successful.
Ismar. Trying to get some of these smaller things that they wanted us to get on the Citadel. Trying to get those done. At least the ones that
Signal confirmed.
we can. This works a little differently than the other games. Metaponto. Hydrogen helium gas giant Metaponto has developed a helium-3, and I can't read tonight for shit, so be prepared. Fueling station funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world, thus far they have met with little success. There we go, something for Glyph. Intel Advanced Biotic Implants. 100%. Now maybe we can go back here. There it is. Great.
Evasion successful.
All right. I think that may be about it that we can do for now. Hades Gamma, Petra, Dr. Bryson. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if this forces us to go to Sur'Kesh or not. Alright, well, we'll do it anyway. Let's get a save first. Before we do that, diplomatic ships. The diplomatic ships of the Solarians, Turians, and Krogan float far away from each other, out of weapon range. Messages sent by each faction indicate that they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact that they have not agreed on a ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for the negotiations. Wow, she looks really small.
And Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name.
Rex.
Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely
Not asking for
The
much,
genophage
is he?
Non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Delatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Delatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
It was 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Brutes.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist Malin grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you
It's a
didn't
Mass
know
Effect 2.
is that other females survived his experiments. So the Galatress here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Sur'Kesh. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences of this will be
Will be nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot on Sur'Kesh. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Man, even when the galaxy is potentially coming to an end, they just can't seem to stop fighting with each other. Alright, so, who do we want? I would say probably... Let's see, info, power, dark channel, lift grenade, pull, slam, Yara, overload, defense matrix, decoy. Let's bring her and James. We took them to Grissom Academy. They did okay, so we'll take them again. We'll have to be dealing with them again. I think I want to switch this out. I didn't really like that one that much. Could go back. We could go back to the shoddy too. Ultralight. Heat sound. There's only the two, so it doesn't really matter. We're still at 200, which is good. Shouldn't have to change their stuff. Shotgun. There's only two on that one anyway. Assault rifle. It's got 3. Magazine size 40%. Piercing. Scope, accuracy, we'll leave that there. ED, just got that. Pistol piercing, magazine size. I'll do that. Skills. Armor piercing. Increase health and armor damage by 6%. Squad mates gain your ammo power at 50% effectiveness. Oh, that's kind of nice. But I think we're going to pick this one instead. $80. Overload. Additional target increased damage by. Let's do that. For her. James has got 4 fortification. We'll give him that. Melee bonus. Damage protection by 5%. I'd rather have that. So how did your stream go, Alien King? 10 hours, man. I've never done one that long. I've done 8, but not 10.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best and probably last hope for my people.
Retrieving them should be a simple matter.
Who's the synthetic?
I'm Edie, the Normandy's artificial intelligence.
Sounds like Joker didn't teach you anything about Solarians.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatrass authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex? We have an unauthorized landing.
Landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Hold! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
It's a Yogg. The Shadow Broker.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
What the hell is that thing?
I believe Liara is well acquainted with that species.
She is indeed.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Sur'Kesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolabs. Please prepare for Yogg specimen.